is one of the things that I'm experiencing every day. For example, if I go to the supermarket, I'm amazed. I mean, look at the supermarket. An average supermarket, I don't know if you know that, has about between 20 and 30,000 different products. And we take it for granted that there is milk, sugar, and whatever you take there. And it's there every day. And if you go down the line in the logistics and in the factories and down to the machines where all those products are being produced, I mean, think about it. There must be hundreds of thousands of people and machines working there. And I did a lot of analysis, process analysis and problem analysis and so on. You don't want to know how much problems there are. You know it. I mean, you know it from your own factory. If you go down and you drill down the wire road to find out what's going on, you see how much problems there have to be solved every day. Machines are breaking down, processes are unstable, logistics don't work, these damn suppliers don't understand you, the boss is hindering you, and still every day all those people manage to get the product on the shelf in the supermarket. Can you imagine how amazed I am every day when I find them? And the same thing happens to me all the time. I mean, look at it. A couple of months ago, I got some email from some guy there, and he is planning a trip for me. I don't know him. I never saw him. I don't even know where is Port Elizabeth. I mean, we in Europe, for us, there the world stops there somewhere. That's true. I mean, we don't have any knowledge about South Africa, so you should promote yourself, because I fell in love with the country. And it's a shame we don't know what's going on here. So if you're a leader, promote what you're doing. It's a side story. But anyway, so the guy somehow arranges for me that in Tuesday morning, 10:25, there is a seat in this machine that brings me in 13 hours down here. I mean, isn't that amazing? I mean, we are the first generation that is able to do so. And then look at this machine. I mean, I was in Everett at Boeing, where they built this machine. It has, if you have a small 737, it has about 367,000 components. And they're building those components together in only 8 days. And you know what happens? They cannot somehow check whether this thing will fly. It will fly away, right? So is it possible to have a process that's in control? Yes, yes. I mean, those guys show it. And don't tell us that your product is so much more special, because how much more complexity can you have than this type of machines? Can you imagine that I'm amazed that it works? And then we are not speaking only about the machine, we are speaking about the organization around it. Think about an airport, a small airport like Port Elizabeth. Look at what it means to have this machine flying. There are people working for the catering, there are people fueling up the luggage, and everything works like a Swiss watch. Everything ticks. Is that due to the procedures? Is that due to the way how we organized it? No, it's not. It's not. How do I know that? Well, if your people are going to stick to the rules, what's going to happen? Be honest. No, nothing works. I mean, in Europe you can threaten your boss, and you can either, if you don't do what I say, we've got two choices. Either we can go on a strike, or we can stick to the rules. It's amazing, right? So although the rules are as we are, and the processes are organized as we are, although it is working, I'm amazed. I'm walking in the supermarket and still everything is there, right? So the more elder I get, I'm 52 years, I was born in 62. And the more also I get confused and even afraid. I mean, look at it. In 62, we were 3 billion people on this country. In November 2011, we were 7 billion. So at the moment now, we are about 2.5 times as much people as we were when I was born, just in those 52 years. And all those people that want to drive cars, that want to have iPhones, that want to have their Jews. So one of the things is, the good news is, never ever tell me again that your market is small. You never had such a market as now. There were never so much customers as now, and every day more customers are being born. So the market cannot be a problem. The only problem that you could have is that your product is not desired by the market. Then don't blame the market. Look at yourself. Okay, so that's one. But the other thing is that this growth is going up, and I'm wondering where's that going to end, because our energy consumption is, or production is somehow stopped. We can't squeeze more out of this earth, right? We don't have, I mean, we're talking about renewable energies and so on. I don't see any solar panels in South Africa. There's a market there. But anyway, but we can't squeeze out any more energy. So, and the demand is going up. So I can tell you, if this is the curve, there must be a problem in the next couple of years. And yet, in our industries, we just blow away the energy as if it is unlimited. So that concerns me. We are wasting so much resources. So much. I can tell you even how much. I made a lot of analysis about what happens to resources. You know how much resources are really actually being entered into the product that you want to sell, and how much resources are really being converted. That's about, I mean, not talking about only physical resources, I'm specifically also talking about time and this. So about if you're quite good, it's between 95 and 99.5% that you're not adding to your value. So that means if you're quite good, you're adding about 0.5% or 5% of whatever you do, which is coming into the product. Nobody ever believed that. I didn't believe it when I heard it. It was a guy, Peters, who made an investigation at this area, Brown Boveri, who described it. And I started to do this Makigami analysis, and damn, it's right. Every process that I'm analyzing has about less than 0.5% of value. So I figured out what are the key elements now to make this system work. What are the key elements to get this Swiss mechanism where everything fits? And that's what I'm going to talk about today. There are, in my experience, I don't believe anything I'm saying, it's just my perception, but there are 6 keys that are crucial.